So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
And it's Zanetti. Ambitious ball here.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
Looking for options for movement. It's Dembele! Goal! Arsenal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Arsenal, after 12 minutes, is number 6, Ousmane Dembele.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Zanetti. And here's Kokchu. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Zanetti! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sacramento Republic with the corner. They're first. And now they can clear their lines. Throw it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking to play him in. Chanatip. Oh, such a clever touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And it's Zanetti. Oh, super find. Marat, and the shot! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 23
Just
minutes
gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action.
There's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's put pay to the danger. That could spell trouble. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Puskás, and this is Dembele. Maradona. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Kokchu is always looking to break lines. Real chance here. That's going to go a long way. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. De Bruyne. Oh, it's Dembele. Hakimi. Puskás. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he is dashing away. Chanatip takes a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's a sharp little ball here. That's the keeper's ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that has not gone well. He's gone forward, and it's Conte. De Bruyne, who's set up one goal so far. Maradona, and the counter is on. Nicely weighted ball. Chanati, and the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sacramento Republic have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chiellini. Baresi. Rijkaard. And it's McAllister.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Now that looks a decent... And Batistuta! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Pete.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Gives it back. Hakimi. Puskas. Sacramento Republic have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic.
Good chance here! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
For it. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rijkaard. Baresi. Ball played for Rijkaard. Now it's Batistuta. Maradona. And here's McAllister. Played into space. He's in a great position here. So, third corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Makalele spots it and intercepts. Neatly clipped into space. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Maradona. McAllister providing an outlet on that flank. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Schlotterbeck. Makalele. And this is Raul. Valverde. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's good running with the ball. Robertson. Chanatip. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Dembele. And he's had it nicked away. Dembele was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Sacramento
Chanatip.
Republic choosing
Number
to make the
11,
first change.
Maradona. Number 22, Robertson. Coming on the field.
Batistuta.
Number 10.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Number 9, Messi.
And it's McAllister.
Number 7,
This is Batistuta. De Bruyne. Puskás. And it's De Bruyne. And that could set him on his way. Costa Curta. Now it's Puskás. Aimed beyond the defence. Kukçu. To Messi. Kukçu. Knocks it into space.
Sacramento really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Arsenal with the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Corner number 2 then. And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Chiellini. Costa Curta. And here's McAllister. Tries to play it through. Costa Curta receives it in a wide position. Arsenal moments now away from seeing this one out. That is a great pick out.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Sacramento Republic with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. All hands on deck for this one. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode.
There will be 3
Schlotterbeck.
minutes added time.
Well, they've chosen the correct way to see this out because the opposition press is very weak.
He is through here. That's tidy. Decent chance! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Desperate defending required here. There's the header! And there goes their last chance. Arsenal can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Dembele
And if
taking
you
in
do
the
have a chance
accolades,
today,
having been
please take
named
some
man of the
time out to
match,
give your support
and
to a
deservedly
better
so.
stadium.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one.
Against Arsenal.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Arsenal with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against towering header. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Look at the space here. He's having a shot!
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Totti. Cannavaro. Schlotterbeck. And it's Makalele. That's good running with the ball. McAllister. Oh, this is a terrific run. Puskás. Howson wins the duel this time. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's Dembele. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the referee has done well here. He's pulled him to one side, he's told him what's what, and hopefully he'll behave himself from now on.
And it's Neymar. Drogba. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Schlotterbeck. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Drogba. Makalele does really well to win the ball there. Manchester United are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Conte tries to pass it through. Now it's Puskás. Puskás gets flagged offside. And it's Serginho, looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Serginho. Serginho's cross. Valverde. Makalele. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Manchester United have a free kick, and he has shown him a yellow card.
Not the worst challenge in the world, Peter, but this really isn't the time for it, is it?
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Nicely shaped ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Can he get it through? And this is Drogba. Makalele. The players. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Conte. And it's Serginho. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the far post. They get a throw in. And here's Valverde. That's very neat. Szoboszlai. Puskás. Makelele. And he plays one through. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Either side giving way, it has been tight. Now it's Neymar. Ball is over the line. Oh, that is a nice touch. Serginho's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. And he thumps it clear. Caught offside that time. Cannavaro. And Makelele. Alonso. Good, strong midfield running here. And here's Neymar.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
It's Neymar! Oh, that is rather wayward. Now it's Neymar. That has been slung wide.
2 added minutes has been
He is
indicated.
just caressing the ball. He whips, he leaps for it. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
McAllister charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's the end of the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been
today.
plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. And we are back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Serginho finding himself in space. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Valverde! And he can thump it away. Arsenal are looking to go. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Good read, needed to be. Drogba. Schlotterbeck. Totti. Now it's Dembele. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Valverde. Valverde makes a dash for it. Neatly clipped into space. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Good pressure, determined, intense. And here's Dembele. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Totti gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Drogba is herring after that one. And here's Dembele. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Searching pass he's played there. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Schlotterbeck. Puskás. Knocks it into space. Now this could be... Chance! And there's his goal! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
Manchester
23,
United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 14,
So we have had the first significant
Number
moment.
27,
It is 1-0.
Jorginho.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Coming
It's
on the
not
field,
an especially good pass,
number
that.
10,
And
Batistuta.
smartly reclaimed.
Number 18, Raul.
De Bruyne.
Number 22, Reds.
Your impression so
Number
far, Jim?
41,
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, well measured. And this is Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Corner number 2 then. Zanetti attempts a clearance. Looking for the run, and he's definitely onside. Terrific effort! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Batistuta. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. Makalele, decent chance! Oh, and that should have been 2.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Now, can they get him away? He has a look up. Showing good feet. And it's De Bruyne. Really fierce, close defending.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pinches it off him. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up.
Oh, terrible pass. And he's running through. Dembele. Dembele! That is decidedly lacking.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Looking for options, for movement. He might be in here. Great chance! And that's a tidy finish. Do not write them off. Back they come. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Dembele has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. A straight red card. Another twist in this promotion epic. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Arsenal are down to 10 men.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Desperate defending required here. Batistuta! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Batistuta is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Zanetti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. Can he? Will he? Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances, it really had to be.
We are into stoppage time. Raul.
Oh, great feat, that.
He has found the way through. It's run loose here. Manchester United get their fourth corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Zanetti. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he got a little eager knowing what's at stake, so I hope a few strong words, Peter, can settle him down.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Fits. And that signals the end. Arsenal can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to... This is where they want to be, one small step away from
Hello,
greatness.
everyone, and welcome
Win
to the
today,
Johan Cruyff
and they
Arena.
will be up there amongst the elite.
Against Arsenal.
Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. So straight into the action. Arsenal need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial. Getting up there! Goal, Milan! And that's got him off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. Ferran Torres. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He certainly earned his keep there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's decent chance! And he scores! They've come back, they've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Arsenal restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's De Bruyne. Aims beyond the defence. He is through here. He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Van Basten. Looking for the run. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That has not gone well. Now it's Van Basten. Now that looks a decent ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he get it through? And here's Mbappe, who played through for the wide man. Raul. Oh, this looks sharp. Matheus Cunha. Mbappe. That is a crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Raul. Donnarumma clears. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Donnarumma can clear it away. Now it's Dembele. Almost half an hour in now. Matheus Cunha in with the challenge. Referee has just said play on. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Dembele.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's run loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. The ball has bounced loose now. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! Goal! Arsenal! And the turnaround is complete. Just extraordinary. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable
Number
press.
20,